Welcome everyone to the Wednesday Night Warriors, episode number 39. I am Romeo Anthony Cologne, one half of the Wednesday Night Warriors, and I am joined as always by my good brother, Chris G. How are you doing, my friend?
With Mary Jane. I'm good. I am ready to get into this week's episode of Wednesday Night Warriors.
We are the Wednesday Night Warriors. We cover AEW Dynamite, WWE, NXT, and as always, please help us out. Leave us a thumbs up, share this video, leave a comment, let us know what you think, and subscribe to the True Heel Heat YouTube channel. We got plenty of content for you to watch, covering all kinds of wrestling. On this week's Wednesday Night Warriors, we have Austin Therapy, we have a Ring Kampf reunion, we got Adam Pearce piercing his way into NXT's business, we got Shaq not shacking a fool, we got Tully turning back the clock, we got an Inner Circle press conference, no more BS, and we got Revolution predictions. Well, we start with the big stinking elephant in the room. I'm not talking about Paul White. I'm talking about the Wednesday Night War being no more. That shirt should have said no more WNW. the Wednesday Night War is ending. NXT apparently is moving to Tuesday nights starting April 13th. The Tuesday after WrestleMania. This is due to the NBC Sports Network being no more and NBC needing to put their hockey games on Wednesdays on another channel, USA probably. I think this is great for wrestling fans who have been choosing to watch one show over the other live and not being a Wednesday Night Warrior like us. They can now watch both shows in peace one day after, if they choose to, if they even care about NXT. You can watch NXT Tuesday, you can watch AEW Wednesday. Do you agree that this is good news for wrestling fans?
I mean, I think it is because I think Dynamite deserves its own night. I think Dynamite's at the point where that should be the only wrestling show on that day that we should watch because they've been killing it, obviously, for the last 50 whatever weeks, 60 weeks. But it's a bittersweet feeling, man, because I love the Wednesday Night Warriors. You know, we hit a groove, but I didn't want this to end. And I also have to become a fucking Tuesday Night Warrior now because I cover Impact, so I'm fucked either way. You could have picked Thursdays, you assholes, but you chose Tuesday. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No, they can't pick Thursdays because there's this little thing called football coming back. Eventually.
Yeah, true.
But so for this show, AEW, if you want to follow AEW, the All Elite Recap, Jimmy Macro, Marcus Cash, they do a wonderful job. They are your AEW source right here on the True Heel Heat YouTube channel. As Chris said, what is this going to be? What is going to become of the Wednesday Night Wars? Is there the Tuesday Night War? Do we become the Tuesday Night Titans? Blunt Impact. Chris has Blunt Impact. What show is Chris going to watch live? Will we just cover NXT? I would love that. Chris has Blunt Impact. He's got Ness. We don't want to get Ness out of a job. We don't want to do that.
Well, we can also just all combine our powers, and instead of being a tag team, we can be a death triangle. We can be Death Troll Angle. We have the bastard rack, Romeo Anthony Cologne. We have myself, Penta El Cero Dinero, and we have Skinny Phoenix. That's it. The Death Troll Angle is here. We are born.
Did you just come up with that? Because that is brilliant.
Sometimes good shit comes from me and Mary. It doesn't happen often, but it happens.
Of course, that is all assuming that Ness even wants to watch his old baby NXT. We'll figure out what's going to happen. You can let us know what you think we should do in the comments. You know, we'd love to hear from you. But until that April 13th day, we march on. We finish this war. We see it to the end. Let's start with NXT. Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch versus Ciampa and Thatcher, non-title. They beat them with an elevated DDT on Thatcher in 13-12. Imperium minus Volta. Got a closer look. They continue this later in the evening. Backstage, Timothy Thatcher is asked about Imperium, and he says they have a past that the Imperium keeps throwing in his face, but they're just his past and nothing more. Ciampa reiterated that as Imperium watch. Thatcher does have a past, being in ring conf with Volta and Bartel. And last week they teased Wolf with Dane. This week they're teasing Thatcher with Imperium. I thought this is intriguing.
I mean, Alexander Wolf out here trying to recruit Dane. He's trying to recruit fucking Timothy Thatcher. This guy's like, he's like fucking Brian Cashman, man. He's just trying to get all the big players. But for the match, it was cool. I liked it. It's physical, gritty, hard hitting, everything I liked. And I like the factor of Imperium being out there. So we'll see how this continues between all three teams, hopefully.
Then we had, this was an ongoing angle throughout the night, Austin Therapy for Austin Theory and The Way. I'll just ask you straight up, what did you like / dislike from these segments all night long?
Not much that I didn't like, to be honest. I thought it was funny shit all around. Everything outside of Candice, I guess, because she was just playing her part. But between Austin coming in and saying, this doesn't look like Chuck E. Cheese, like a fucking goof. Gargano having deep-rooted issues. Johnny getting thrown out of the therapy room. Indy probably was my favorite part. Just her sexual innuendos, man. She wants to Dexter dick. As a as a kind of cool though, you know. It was fun. I liked it.
Austin Theory saying that he was in a small room with the windows boarded up as he watched cartoons, eating cereal. He had a great time. The therapist said she spoke to Dexter earlier. Austin couldn't believe it because Dexter doesn't talk. However, Dexter apparently ran down Austin to the therapist, saying he was so irritated and annoyed by him that he sent him home early. Austin ran out crying to Johnny. As Austin leaves with The Way, Johnny pays off the therapist for saying bad things about Dexter. I thought that part was hilarious and classic Gargano. I could do without Austin crying. I don't mind him feeling some type of way, but I thought the crying was a bit over the top. And the Gargano making this shit up about, I knew Loomis didn't talk, adds a layer of intrigue to the storyline, I thought. So we'll see where this goes, continuing going forward. And that's Cameron Grimes time. The $1 Million Caveman wants to rename the CWC to the Cameron Grimes Auditorium, CGA. William Regal couldn't be bought with money. He books Grimes versus Bronson Reed. Grimes blames Ted DiBiase for this. And before Grimes versus Reed happens, LA Knight came out and cut a promo. What do you think of LA Knight's promo?
He's so good. He's just so good on the mic. He's very old school, it feels, but I mean, it's refreshing. Like, as much as I don't want to see him on NXT, he's fucking perfect there. He fits there. He's like, it's just, he spit nothing but gold, just getting at all the champions, putting himself over as much as he possibly could. And he got a couple cool catchphrases, so as much as I hate the name, I hope he does good.
And Grimes has the Josiah Williams rap as his theme. Thank God. Me and SP3 are ecstatic, and that means, just that alone means NXT has won the Wednesday Night War. I was really hoping that he would buy off Bronson Reed, turn Reed heel, and make him Grimes' bodyguard. I think it'd be a perfect fit, but nope. Reed declines. They wrestle, and LA Knight returns and trips Reed on the top rope behind the ref's back. Grimes gets the cave in to win. Dirty finish, 8:27. I thought Grimes gets the much needed W here. Looks nice on his resume to keep him strong. And LA Knight has found his first feud in NXT.
Yep, takeover. Reed versus LA Knight.
WWE Women's Tag Team Championship night. Shayna Baszler versus Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez. This fucking finish. Raquel boots Nia and the official by mistake at the same time. Ref bump. Raquel and Nia spill over the announce table. Dakota sits up and Shayna chokes her out. Adam fucking Pierce from the main roster runs out with a referee, and they call for the bell since Dakota's passed out. But Raquel was the legal woman. Dirty finish in 13:15. Later on in the evening, we see Regal and Pierce arguing with no sound. And then Regal tells Mackenzie that after that finish, he will make an announcement next week that will change the landscape of NXT forever. My original thought when I heard that was NXT Women's Tag Titles, which I am for. They obviously don't care about NXT, respect NXT. They're never going to put the tag titles on anyone in NXT if they don't have to.
Shit like this is why I'm happy to talk about AEW on this show. Because the finish, man, is just fucking stupid. Not just you. The Raw Women won.
Yeah.
You have a fucking tournament, right? You put all this importance behind the tournament and the tournament winner, and they're gonna get a title shot, and they fucking lose like this, regardless if they're gonna make tag team titles or not. It's just why, man? It's just fucking why. Like, it's just so infuriating. The match itself was all right. I was more looking forward to the interaction between Raquel and Nia, and I was disappointed. So, I mean, it was what it was.
We have Roderick Strong promo. Roderick demands Adam Cole. He gets Finn Balor instead. And Finn, to get Adam Cole out, says he will put the title up against him next week. He tells Roddy that he'll never be at the top until he develops a killer instinct. So Roddy immediately levels him for that, and they brawl, setting up their match. So there's going to be a championship match next week, booked against AEW coming off of their pay-per-view. And I don't mind that, because I think they're heading towards a multi-man championship match anyways at TakeOver Tampa. That's not the official name yet, but that's what I'm calling it. Thursday, April 8th, on a Thursday, right after NXT. It's rumored that they may do 2 nights of TakeOver, starting with the Wednesday edition. And, you know, if they can put together, I think they could put together a solid card for both nights if they want to do that. And I think it would be a good way to get some eyeballs and promote the fact that they're going to Tuesday, the very next Tuesday. What do you think of the rumored 2-night TakeOver?
It's a good idea if you want to make it feel more important and you want to get more eyes on it. And it's like, I guess it adds to the extension of WrestleMania week, you know? So I'm here for it. Why not? It depends on they have enough talent to put a decent card on. So, but you got to treat it like a takeover. Don't fucking make a two-night special and only one of the nights feels like a takeover. You got to make both shows feel like a takeover.
And you better relax with them fucking commercials. You better fucking pay your sponsors. Pay them. Pay your money out of pocket.
Absolutely. Come on, pal. Give me a discount, pal.
Finn Balor versus Roderick Strong. No more Undisputed Era theme or colors for Strong. Do you think Adam Cole keeps it? Like Roman kept the Shield music? You have to, just for the boom, right? You have to.
Adam Cole, baby. There's no way he does it. I mean, yeah.
And because it's such a complete douche move, too.
Yeah. I hope he keeps it.
Balor wins clean with a coup de grace in 1916 and 1346. Adam Cole comes to the stage, has a stare down with Finn. Who you got next week, Cole or Balor? Do you think it's a clean or dirty finish? How do you think it goes? And what do you think of this main event?
I think Kyle O'Reilly comes out and interferes, maybe, even though he's not cleared. Something gotta happen. I don't see Finn losing, and I don't see him beating Adam Cole clean again, because I think he beat him clean to win the title. So I don't know.
I think Finn wins with Roddy's help, and Finn doesn't appreciate it after.
That's possible.
What do you think of Balor Strong? I thought that was good.
Oh, it was good. It was a little slow in the beginning to me. I'm not used to that type of match from these two kind of guys, but I get it. Just, good shit. Good shit all around. It was a good main event. Considering what was going on throughout the whole show, it's a strong way to end the show. You
agree with me? We're getting a fatal 4-way at TakeOver for the championship? Or do you think they add Pete Dunne? I haven't heard from Pete Dunne. They keep him on the side. They probably keep him outside, keep him away from this angle, but he did pay Finn Balor.
I don't see a clear number one contender for the North American Championship, so maybe Pete Dunne gets a shot at that in a multi-man match as well. Some type of ladder match or some shit. They usually pull that out for the North American Championship every once in a while, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did it for a TakeOver.
Match of the night, Strong Balor.
Yeah.
MVP I'm going to give to Finn for his main event and his promo calling out Cole. Also Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes was great.
God, Cameron Grimes is great. But I'm actually going to give it to LA Knight, because that promo was good. He said he was spitting that fire, so he he made his presence felt in his first NXT, so I like it.
Jabroni of the night, I'm gonna give to Adam Pearce for not minding his own damn business.
Bro, whoever booked that fucking match, that's my jabroni tonight.
Let's say Triple H.
Or put it together, not booked it. Put it together.
AEW Crossroads starts with Cody Rhodes and Red Velvet versus Shaquille O'Neal and Jade Cargill. This match ends. Shaq misses a right. Cody hits the ropes and crossbodies Shaq from the apron into two tables set up on the outside. Jade wins with a glam slam on Red Velvet in 11:58.
I fucking loved every second of it. It's a spectacle, man, just to see fucking Shaq in the ring. But he played his part really good. Listen, we all know he's not a fucking trained wrestler, right? We're not expecting a 7-star match in the fucking Tokyo Dome. We're expecting entertainment. We want to be entertained, right? And the presence of Shaquille O'Neal is entertaining. It's even more entertaining when he's doing a good job. Cody, gotta give props to Cody, man, for carrying him through that shit. The power bomb was cool. The fucking table spot was awesome. I was showing my pops like, yo, he pushed Shaq through a table. He fucking pushed Shaq through a table. And then what can you say about the woman? Red Velvet's a star in the making, eventually, and Jade Cargill's already a star. Yeah, you can't deny it. She needs work, but her presentation, her look, the fact that she didn't kill anybody her first in the first match on TV, and she played her role pretty good. A little too much posing for me, but she's green. What do you expect? It's all good. It's all good.
I thought Shaq was a giant here. He moved and wrestled like one. His chops looked funny, but they were loud. I'm used to Shaq busting his ass every time he races Kenny Smith on Inside the NBA. So Shaq displayed more athleticism here than I was expecting. Just off of that alone. I thought Jade Cargill, for her part, was equally impressive. And I agree with you. Too many taunts. Too many. But it's not perfect, but this is her first match. But you see the potential. It's there. The whole storyline and hype leading up to this was awful, but the match exceeded all expectations. So well done by all parties. Afterwards, Shaq gets placed in an ambulance. A quick cut. And then we come back to Tony backstage by the ambulance. He opens the door, and Shaq is gone. That part was absolutely fucking stupid. What the hell was that?
To open and it's you could be like, shit, Shaq is, where the fuck did Shaq go? So you keep him in the back of your mind because he's coming back, and we all know who he's gonna come back and go up against.
The Inner Circle press conference with MJF and Jericho, taking questions from a few podcast celebrities from Barstool Sports, Conrad Thompson, Eric B. Bischoff. The Young Bucks interrupt, talking trash, defending their father, say without their father, there'd be no Young Bucks, there'd be no AEW, and Jericho might be jerking curtains at the Performance Center. That line was fucking stupid. Another unprovoked shot at WWE, the sixth since November. Super kicks, they brawl. The Jacksons put MJF and Jericho through tables. Save something for Sunday, guys. Jeez, don't give it all away on Dynamite. Any thoughts on the Inner Circle press conference?
I think you fucking complain too much. This is great all around. My man, it's always nice to see Eric Bischoff. But my man Conrad Thompson making the AEW debut. Gotta like it. MJF, Chris Jericho being assholes as usual. The table spots are cool. I like it. It's personal. You're making it feel more personal. It's going to be very personal on Sunday. Fucking appreciate it.
FTR and Tully Blanchard versus Jurassic Express. Tully bringing out the old school titles, looking drippy. Jungle Boy with a suicide dive to the outside, but some dude in an AEW shirt stops him. He crawls away and stands again and clocks Luchasaurus in the head. Spike pile driver from all three of FTR on Luchasaurus. Tully pins Luchasaurus. Dirty finish 11-12. That's right. The star of Jurassic Express pinned by Tully Blanchard. The mystery guy is revealed to be Shawn Spears. Jesus Christ. Arn comes out on the stage, gives out a 4 to his Four Horsemen brethren. Oh, I forgot to mention J.J. Dillon was with FTR and Tully. I throw up just seeing Sean Spears with these guys. I thought Tully was legit going to have a heart attack after his slingshot suplex. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not. He was stumbling around. I was like, Jesus, don't tell me. What do you think? Was I the only one that was worried? Yo, he it's like he forgot where he was supposed to go. I thought maybe he was having an out-of-body experience. I got very nervous.
What happened was is that it looked like his leg buckled on him. That's it. It looked like his leg.
I thought his heart buckled on him.
Oh God, he's old, man. He's getting up there in age. What do you want him to do, bro?
No, I'm glad he's okay.
For somebody his age, man, he looked good. He moved around good. I was hyped to see him in the ring, man. I never really seen Tully Blanchard in the ring, but I know all about the history about him and the Four Horsemen, so I know how influential he is to a lot of superstars. The match was cool. I thought Jurassic Express was gonna win, but I'm glad they didn't because they could keep this feud going because I like the feud. Nothing to say here but Tully's performance, man. We just wanted to see Tully not kill himself, and I think he accomplished that.
No, you got to talk about Sean Spears being involved.
Listen, you can talk all your shit you want about Sean Spears, right?
I will.
Obviously, but the fact that J.J. Dillon's out there, you got Tully out there, of course, and then Arn coming out and giving out his fucking validation, you know. You got Sean Spears out there. He's not going to be the leader of the crew, but he could be the guy, the mid-card guy. He could be the low-key heater, you know. Just give him some time. He'll grow on you. I think. I hope.
Listen, it makes plenty of sense. Arn Anderson, you know, sending his guy out there to help out his brothers, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. You know, I hate Sean Spears. I can't stand him. Oh, you know, 2 + 2 = 4. I don't have to like it. You know, Tony Schiavone interviews Paul White. Paul, very, very happy, looking not so drippy with his shirt tucked in. His No More BS shirt. See what they did there? No more BS, no more bullshit, no more Big Show. Oh, man. He has the biggest scoop ever. He says a Hall of Fame caliber talent will sign their AEW contract at Revolution on Sunday. You got to watch Sunday to find out who. He says it's not who you think. Now, this has led to some truly horrendous, awful guessing online by these wrestling dorks who think they know all the answers. Brock Lesnar. Oh, Brock. CM Punk. Oh, man. You know, it's good on AEW to have people talking and guessing. That's always good, starting a conversation. But I think Paul White was prophetic when he said it's not who you think. I think people are going to be let down by whoever it is. And I think chances are more than likely that it will be someone above the age of probably 40, maybe 45, around that age bracket. That's what I think. Do you have any guesses you want to throw out?
So he said Hall of Fame caliber, right?
What do you think of Chris Benoit?
I was not expecting that, man. Fuck. I hope it's not like Chavo Guerrero or some shit.
Jesus.
In a perfect world, I wish it was CM Punk, but it's not.
Yeah, CM Punk, very aggravated, all the tweets he's been getting.
But yeah, if you're thinking Brock Lesnar, you fucking mark. It's not going to happen.
2 things are wrong with that. 1, debuting him with a contract signing. How lame is that? You'd have him destroy the main event, if anything. You'd have him throw a stick of dynamite at both of them, shove it down their throats. That's Brock Lesnar.
You have Brock Lesnar come in and eat the fucking dynamite, they eat the barbed wire, and then fucking F5 everybody in the ring, including the ref, the cameraman too. That's how you debut Brock.
Second, even if Tony Khan met Brock Lesnar's price, which is expensive, the first thing that Brock Lesnar would do is take that right to Vince McMahon and say, hey, can you beat this? And Vince McMahon would gladly beat it. He'd not let Brock Lesnar go to AEW. If I am wrong, If I am wrong about this, then may God strike me down with lightning right now. Right now. Nothing
It's
happened.
fucking.
Oh wait, I do feel it. I do feel a tickle on my ass. No, no, I'm good. I'm safe. Rio Mizunami, aka what me and Tree Hill Josh like to call Shikata. She looks like a female Okada. Versus Nyla Rose, the AEW Women's Title Eliminator final. Rio with a spear goes to the top rope and a leg drop for the win. 12:47. Afterwards, Hikaru Shida, the women's champ, and Rio smack each other around very happily after the during the trophy presentation. I still say this tournament should have been built around Britt Baker. I think beating Nyla Rose should be a big deal, but this is my first time watching Rio. I didn't watch her other matches. Don't tell me that's my fault. I'm only watching Dynamite here. I'm not trying to go out and watch on YouTube, Bleacher Report, wherever you're putting it. This fell flat for me, even though it was a good contested match. It just fell flat for me because I don't have no connection with Rio. This is my first time seeing her.
I mean, like you, it is actually my first time seeing it too, but it was better than I thought it was going to be because I didn't really have any expectations, I guess. And Nyla Rose actually looked alright in this match. So Rio looked good. She fucking hits hard. And the post match with her and Cheetah just forearming each other and shit, I liked it. So I'm with you on the Britt Baker train though. So mixed feelings. It is what it is.
We had John Silver, Hangman Page defeat Mark Quinn and Matt Hardy in 10:58. Afterwards, a huge pull-apart brawl that AEW does way too much. All the tag teams from the Casino Battle Royal, flat finish to Dynamite. I would have liked if they ended with something related to Mox and Omega here. This led into a Countdown to Revolution special that they had after that started with Omega and Moxley stuff. But I didn't stick around because it was way past my bedtime. So
it felt a little flat, but I liked the match. It wasn't bad. I just think I don't know. I feel like they got more shit up their sleeve. It'd be great to see a New Japan tag team come into the Battle Royal just as an entrant.
I didn't give any consideration to that. We'll get into Revolution predictions in a few here. Match of the night, the opening tag. Shaq Daddy. MVP, I'm going to go with Shaq.
Hell yeah. And Jade Cargill. I think she looked good. She looks good, but she looked good.
Jabroni of the night, I'm going to give to Matt Jackson for that promo.
I like that promo. That was a good promo for him. So, my father. Why not? Have a heart, man. I'm going to give it to fucking Scorpio Sky because he was on commentary and he was just being annoying.
Show of the night. Last week, me and Chris both picked AEW. You True Heels, I knew you were full of surprises. You picked NXT by a 10-5 vote. This week.
What? The fuck is going on with you people?
This week, I thought NXT was decent. But the finish of the women's tag obviously pissed both of us off here. More than anything on either show. Shaq and Jade stole the night. They were the most must-see part of Wednesday night. AEW barely. I have picked them 6 of the last 7 weeks I've been on this show. Will I ever pick NXT again before we are done?
I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. The shows that they're putting out, it's fucking tough. But if Takeover's on a Wednesday, you got a shot.
Oh, I know, right? AEW for you, clearly, right?
Yeah, I thought it was a good go-home show. I'm hyped for Revolution. I really can't fucking wait.
Was NXT bad or decent?
No, actually, I thought NXT is one of their better episodes in the last few weeks. The Austin Theory, Johnny Gargano therapy thing was pretty cool. The beginning match and the ending match were pretty much the best matches on the card. And the thing that brings it down is a disappointment with the whole women's situation. So if it wasn't for that, NXT might have won. But
if they would have had a clean finish, if they would have let Dakota Raquel win, it might have been a big moment for them.
Totally different. They could have even main evented with that, and it would have been cool. And then you also have Cameron Grimes doing his thing, and not Eli, fucking LA Knight cutting his crazy promo. So, I mean, shit. It was marginally this week, but AEW gets it.
AEW Revolution predictions, shall we?
Yes, sir.
Rio and Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker, DMD, and Rebel. I'm gonna go with Rio and Thunder Rosa here.
Yeah, me too. I think Rebel got hurt apparently, so
She's being replaced.
I don't know.
The tag team Casino Battle Royal. Oh my god, so many teams I have to name here. Do you have a pick, or do you want me to read all this shit?
Too many tag teams to fucking remember off the top of the head, so just read them out.
Bear Country. Alex Reynolds and John Silver. Evil Uno and Stu Grayson. Santana and Ortiz. Butcher and the Blade. Private Party. Top Flight. Pac and Phoenix. Griff Garrison. Who the fuck is Griff Garrison? And Brian Pillman Jr. Matt Sydal and his yoga brother. Kaz and Christopher Daniels. The Natural Nightmares. Chaos Project. Gun Club. And I ripped this from Wikipedia, so it's not always the best source. It says to be determined.
It could be in New Japan. I mean, Finn Juice is already in the States. They've been on Impact, so I wouldn't mind seeing them come to AEW too. But could be the Good Bros if you didn't mention the Good Bros too.
They're not advertised. Maybe that's the thing.
It could be the Good Bros. You never know. But from all the names, if I had to pick one, I would pick Santana and Ortiz. Not being biased.
I am gonna go Pac and Phoenix. I think them versus the Young Bucks would be fire. But if the Good Bros are in this, my pick is null and void. I'm going with the Good Bros.
Yeah, same.
Same thing? Okay.
Same thing.
You have to declare it. Miro and Kip versus Best Friends. I'm going to go Miro and Kip here.
I think Miro's going to tear shit up. Or they better let him tear shit up.
Big money match, Adam Hangman Page versus Matt Hardy. I'm going Hangman.
They're pushing. Hangman undefeated. Hangman being undefeated in fucking 2021 or however long. Matt Hardy's also undefeated on pay-per-views. Think big money Matt gets the win. You never know what AEW, they be pulling shit out the ass. I think he's going to pay probably somebody currently on the roster that's not being used. I think he's going to pay somebody to help interfere, help him out to win the match. He has a nice, and he'll have a nice little stable going with the Private Party.
Face of the Revolution ladder match. The winner earns a TNT championship against Darby Allin. Cody Rhodes, Scorpio Sky, Penta, El Cero Miedo, Lance Archer, Max Caster, and a mystery opponent. A lot of chatter online that it might be Ethan Page.
Ethan Page would be dope. I'll go with the mystery guy.
I'll go with Lance Archer. Brian Cage and Ricky Starks versus Darby and Sting in a street fight. Gotta be Darby and Sting. Gotta be.
Sting ain't here to job out to no motherfucker. If he wanted to job out, he'd still be in WWE.
Young Bucks versus Jericho and MJF. I'll go Young Bucks.
Yeah. Fuck MJF. Jericho. No, I love him.
Hikaru Shida versus Ryo Mizunami. I'll go with Shida continuing her run.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Shida too.
And Omega Moxley exploding barbed wire death match. Kenny Omega. As John Moxley goes on a little vacation, I guess.
Gotta go take care of that baby and the baby mama. So Kenny Omega reigns supreme.
How many limbs do you think we'll see exploded off of their bodies? How many first degree burns do you expect?
Will you stop?
Well, that's our AEW Revolution predictions. We'll see how it goes. I think I'm maybe 3 or 4 picks better than you right now. I am just smoking you. I see what I did there. The smoking metaphor. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Obviously, Mary Jane smoked me too. I didn't even smoke her. I'm smoked out.
Remember, folks, Chris's picks are highly, highly questionable.
I would not take these to Vegas with your rent money.
Chris, where can everyone find you?
You can find me at True Hill Chris G. Find me right here on the True Hill Heat YouTube channel. Of course, for the time being, Wednesday Night Warriors. We're on life support. We only got a few weeks left, but it's all good.
I don't care what happens to the show. That theme song's not going anywhere. It's gonna go somewhere.
Yeah, we'll keep it in the archives and bring it out for a rainy day for sure.
Thank you, Stat King.
You could also find me on Blunt Impact and Joints and Jabronis, my man, the 3-time baby making champion Ness. And you can see me or hear me on True Toxicity as well, with Ness and his illustrious voice.
And is there a chance you'll be on the Revolution pay-per-view roundtable?
I have never been on an AEW roundtable since AEW has been around. This will be my first one, 1,000%. Ooh, I'm hyped. I can't wait.
And you can find me, the Pride of NY, Twitter and Instagram, right here on the True Hill Heat YouTube channel, True Rewind, every week covering the Monday Night War, Raw versus Nitro. So, for Chris G, Mary Jane, I am Romeo Anthony Colon. We are the Wednesday Night Warriors for as long as we'll be to the end, to the very last Wednesday. We thank you for watching. We'll see you next week for episode number 40. We may have a few special guests. At least one, maybe a few. Stay tuned for episode number 40.